Hi, this is Joe again with another movie review. And this time, since the Boston Red Sox want to be playing the Detroit Tigers in the American League, or for the American League pennant, I'm going to be doing the movie Fever Pitch. It came out in 2005. Starred Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon. And the movie is a basic story. And Jimmy Fallon plays a high school teacher who falls in love with Drew Barrymore. But Drew Barrymore's friends will want to know how come he's 30 years old and how come he's still single. And the fact of the matter is that he's a diehard Red Sox fan. I'm talking about beyond diehard, because his whole apartment is covered with all kinds of Red Sox memorabilia. That's about everything you think of in the Boston Red Sox clubhouse store. He has in his apartment for Yankee toilet paper. I am not kidding with the Yankee toilet paper. And Jimmy Fallon also has his little group of friends. And he splits up. The reason why he even has the Red Sox season tickets is because his family, his mother got divorced, his father died or something, and his mother moved to Boston, and his uncle, was his mother's brother, took her to a game in Fenway Park, and he got hooked right away when he was about 8 years old. It was like 7 or 8 years old, and he got hooked into baseball and got hooked to the Red Sox. And when his uncle died, he left him the tickets. So he'd be going to every Red Sox game for like 11 years, or 11 consecutive years. And they met. And Drew Barrymore's character and Jimmy Fallon met after, in 2003, the famous or infamous 2003 playoffs when the Yankees beat the Red Sox and Red Sox on Aaron Boone's home run. And thankfully, the Yankees lost to the Marlins in the World Series. But it was between 2003 and 2004 seasons when they met, because Jimmy Fallon was supposed to be the school teacher to a group of his kids, the teachers, to Drew Barrymore's business, and she works for an ad agency. And explains how you can do math and how you can be successful at math and you can be good in business. So after that, Jimmy Fallon decided to ask her out for a date, and they've been dating just about the whole winter of 2003 and 2004. And then, of course, when the baseball season starts, Drew Barrymore realizes that Jimmy Fallon is nuts for the Red Sox. And the first says, whether or not to break it off with the guy or not, because that's how fanatical he is with the Red Sox. But then, they said, let's give this a try. And then, this one particular night, he decides to go to one of Drew Barrymore's friend's birthday parties, and he misses out on a Yankee Red Sox game. And the Yankees supposedly had like this big lead, like 9-0, and the Red Sox came back and they ended up winning the game, which I think actually did happen one game, where the Yankees had a lead on the Red Sox, and the Red Sox came back and won. And the whole crowd goes nuts. Oh my God! The one game that I missed in 11 years was this game. And he found out Drew Barrymore. He tells Drew Barrymore that the Red Sox won. She goes, "They won? Oh my! This is a great night for you." Because it does have a little big, love scene, which we really didn't see, because I think it's a PG-13. Yeah, it's a PG-13 movie, so you couldn't really see an explicit love scene between the two of them. And it is a great night for you. And then you found out that Drew Barrymore could have been pregnant, but then she found out that she wasn't pregnant, and said, it was a close call, and she thought they wanted to make a commitment with with Jimmy Fallon because of that close call, and realized that because of his fanaticism with the Red Sox, she decided to break it up. And because she decided to break it up with him, he wanted to sell his Jimmy Fallon wanted to sell his season tickets to one of the husband of one of Drew Barrymore's friends. And then of course when Drew Barrymore finds out about it, he talked him out of it. And then of course they got decided to get married, and that's pretty much how the movie ended. But what the original ending of Fever Pitch was the Red Sox losing in the playoffs and decided for them not to get back together at the end of the film. But they were filming around the time that the Red Sox were making a big comeback against the Yankees in the 2004 playoffs. They figured, they're really no good. We have to put the real life thing into the movie. And that's what they did. They followed them around. They were actually filming during the playoffs. And there were some cases that you can hear in the audio commentary where they actually filmed during that crew game and also after games. For some of the players, particularly Johnny Dane was nice enough to stick around and was in the middle of that scene where Drew Barrymore runs across the field and talk to convince Jimmy Fallon not to sell his tickets. And of course, the Red Sox ended up winning the World Series. And of course, it was a bit controversial. And the reason why the movie didn't get the mediocre ratings by the critics, simply because of the fact that I bet most of them were Yankee fans probably. They didn't like the fact that the movie is about the 2004 Red Sox, and naturally, of course, people were upset over that. But another thing that a lot of people were upset over was the fact that in the fourth game of the World Series, when the Red Sox swept the Cardinals to win the first World Series in 1980, the cameras that Fox used, the Fox cameraman focused on Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore kissing on the field. And they didn't realize that it was them until like the next day when people were talking about it. It says, it's outrageous that these two were on the field kissing. I thought it was just two Red Sox fans who happened to ran on the field and didn't get caught yet by the cops and were kissing on the field. And that's what I thought it was. And then I found out it was Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore. They were filming a scene for a movie that's going to be coming out the next year. So a lot of people, baseball fans, were complaining about it. And the Farrelly brothers, who directed this movie, on the audio commentary actually apologized that people were annoyed about it. It was something that happened accidentally actually. And the Fox camera people put the cameras on them. It wasn't anything intentional, just something that happened, and the people got annoyed with that. Whoever got annoyed with that, I mean, I didn't get annoyed with it, but most people did, was wondering why that happened, and it just happened. It's just one of those things that happened during a live broadcast. But I'm glad that the Red Sox had won, and I think that this movie was a decent movie. And one of the things that a lot of people complained about was that how they were trying to force this relationship on everybody. Well, yeah, you can see they're trying to feign, liking it. Drew Barrymore trying to like Jimmy Fallon and so forth, trying to find ways to break them up or trying to make this relationship work. But I thought it was a fine movie. It was the greatest movie ever made. But I thought it was an entertaining film. And the reason why, to me, it works out so well was that the two screenwriters for Fever Pitch were trying to find on the DVD if I could read this thing. I think it's Babalu Mandel and Lionel Gatz who did a ton of Well, you know they did Roll for Big. They wrote League of Their Own. They also did episodes for on TV before the movies like Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. They did a whole bunch of comedies. And also they did Splash. I think they also did Splash. So there's a whole bunch of good, interesting movies. And this is like one of them. This is like the most recent one. And it was directed by the Farrelly brothers, who I believe directed, if I'm not mistaken, they did Something About Mary, which I didn't care for, but this movie was fine. And the first real decent movie that they did that wasn't a gross out comedy. Well, it was like one scene where Drew Barrymore was supposed to go on a date with, or the first date, with Jimmy Fallon, and she got food poisoning, and she was like puking all night. And that was about the only real real gross out scene, but didn't really see anything. But it still feel, and it was also, this movie is also pretty short. It's only about like an hour and a 45-minute movie, so it's pretty short. And I wish it was maybe good enough, but unfortunately on the audio commentary by the Farrelly brothers, the movie went so fast that I really couldn't tell any the stories proper for the film. But at least you got to see part of the parade for the Red Sox. During the victory parade, which happened like a few days after they won the World Series. But at least the Red Sox finally won one. As a matter of fact, they won twice in the last 10 years. And the stupid Yankees only won once. And the funny thing with the Red Sox, on the day the Red Sox won the World Series, was the 18th anniversary of the last World Series game they played, which of course you have behind me, which was the last World Series game they played was in 86, October 27th, 1986 was the last World Series game they played, and the day that they clinched the World Series was on October 27th, 2004. So it's kind of ironic. And I picked up on that, but unfortunately no one else did. So, because I know the day when the Mets won the World Series, or last one. And of course, naturally, they did the bit with the Buckner bit when Jimmy Fallon broke over, Drew Barrymore broke over with Jimmy Fallon. It was constantly playing the Buckner era. And of course, you constantly hear Vince Scully saying, no roll of luck. First behind the bag against Lou Buckner. And naturally, Jimmy Fallon's friends are going, that's the Buckner game? And they're like, okay, where's your stash? Where you keep me on those videotapes of this game? But that was like, to me, it was the funniest moment. But it is a good movie, a decent movie. Good if you want to kill like an hour, 45 minutes, and watch this film. It's very good. It's very funny, very entertaining. And please like the video, and comment on it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.